From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Elite and the Wizards. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alec Bettinger will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Fellas, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of swing and a liner, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bettinger has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 home. Lined hard toward right center. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So striding in, Juan Soto. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Not sure this guy really has a legit shot at winning the Triple Crown. He's not in the top 5 in home runs, but he certainly has had a rock-solid season.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but backbreaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
2-1. Here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Line drive to center field, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Robert Poisson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 26 home runs and 77 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
grounded to the right. Torres scoops it up. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Gurriel, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 2nd inning upcoming here in KC. The Wizards on top 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Ender Enciarte. The name of his game is speed, covers a ton of ground, great arm in the outfield, ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average to start play at .315. 34 home runs and 104 runs batted in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down.
Nope.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Nick Solak.
So stepping in, Nick Solak. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
In now, Dylan Carlson. And called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2
Love
strikes.
the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
At the ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see it.
3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Sherten Apostle will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here's Brian Dozier now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Dozier, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, and he fouls this one off. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2-1. Now the pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. And that's through for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So here's Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Inciarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, first down.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Yordan Alvarez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in, Torres. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18, Mitch Haniger.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball well outside. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, the right fielder, Gillen Carlson.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is popped up near second base. Chisholm takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Curtis Apostle.
Settling in now, Sherten Apostle. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in now, Nick Solak. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses 1-1. Left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ozuna is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 22,
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Drilled on the ground to short. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Brian Dozier at the plate. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fouled away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Pete Alonso. No hits to this point.
Pete Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
So coming to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Torres, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. 1 out and a runner on second base. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Zach Britton is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Robert Poisson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Robert Poisson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Comes set. The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Kansas City is out in front here, 2-1. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up, Abreu moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Nick.
Digging in once again, Nick Solak. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. The Wizards are out on top 2-1. At the plate, Sherton Apostle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get
Your
loose.
attention,
Ryan
please.
Stanek gets the
Now,
call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tyler Olson's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tyler Olson.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Olson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside, 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stephen Coggin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 26, Steven.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Has a look. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. And there's ball one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there are two down.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Count 1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. So 1-1 home. Gets by him a swinging strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stephen Coggin takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Steven Coggin.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Inciarte.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Robert Poisson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now in the box, Torres. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 1-0. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it, and that's in there, base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Willie Calhoun will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that misses for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he misses again. 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Taylor Trammell will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 86, Taylor Trammell.
Colton Welker will come on now and pinch run here.
Colton Welker.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Acuna is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Ready with the 2-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding into the box, Jazz Chisholm. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to...
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Wizards have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak. That's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kansas City rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Britton gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Shohei Ohtani pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For your victorious home team, 2 runs, 6 hits.